What 8 things are quietly draining your paycheck this month? You probably don't even notice most of them. They don't feel expensive in the moment. They feel normal. They feel earned. They feel like just part of life. But small leaks sink big boats. And your bank account is the boat. I want to walk you through the 8 most common money leaks I see. None of these require a bigger income to fix. None of them ask you to live like a monk. They just ask you to notice. Because once you see the leak, plugging it is the easy part. So grab a coffee and let's count them down together. Number 8 on the list is the subscription pile. You signed up for a free trial 2 years ago and completely forgot about it. That small $12 charge shows up quietly every month, tucked between bigger transactions. You skim past it without even seeing it. Multiply one $12 subscription by 12 months, and that's $144 a year gone. Now stack 3 or 4 of them together on top of each other. Suddenly, you're spending $500 or more on things you barely open. Streaming services, cloud storage, apps, memberships, magazines, and boxes. Pull up your bank statement and scan the last 90 days carefully. Cancel anything you haven't actively used in the past month. If you miss it, you can always resubscribe later, no harm done. That one quiet afternoon of clicking can put real money back in your budget. And here's the kicker most people miss. Subscription services quietly raise their prices every year or two. That $9 streaming plan is $12 now, and it'll be $15 next year. So the leak actually grows on its own if you don't check. Number 7 is the daily convenience upcharge. I'm talking about the $4 coffee, the $8 lunch delivery fee, the $3 checkout snack. Each one feels tiny in the moment, which is exactly why they slip through the cracks. Let's do the simple math on just the coffee habit alone. $5 a day, 5 days a week, is $25 a week. That's roughly $100 a month, or about $1,300 a year going to one drink. Not the coffee itself, just the convenience of buying it out every morning. Now add delivery fees to that pile. A $5 delivery charge on 2 dinners a week is another $520 a year. Keep the treats you truly love and swap the ones you buy on autopilot. Brew coffee at home 4 days a week and buy it out on Friday as a reward. You'll feel the difference within one paycheck cycle. And the drink you make yourself often tastes better anyway, because you actually got to choose the beans in the milk. Number 6 is brand name everything at the store. We've been trained to believe the fancy label always equals better quality. Sometimes that's true, but honestly, most of the time it isn't. Store brand medicine, pantry staples, cleaning supplies, and paper goods are almost identical. The active ingredients and generic pain relievers are literally required to match. Same formula, same effect, different box, and different price. Switching just your grocery basics to store brands can trim 20 to 30% off the bill. If your grocery run is $150 a week, that's around $30 saved each trip. Over a full year, that quiet swap is roughly $1,560 back in your pocket. Same food sitting on the same shelf, just a different sticker. Try it on 10 items this week and see what actually tastes different. Most of the time, you genuinely can't tell the difference in a blind test. Do this experiment. Put the generic version in the fancy container at home. Your family will eat it, compliment it, and never notice. Number 5 is buying things to feel better. Stress shopping is one of the sneakiest money leaks out there today. A rough day at work turns into a $60 impulse cart at midnight on your phone. The box arrives 2 days later, you feel a little spark of joy, and then it fades fast. The next week, the same exact cycle repeats itself. Retailers know this, and their entire checkout flow is designed around that impulse. Saved cards, one-click buttons, and countdown timers all nudge you toward buy now. The fix isn't willpower, because willpower runs out by 9 p.m. The fix is friction, adding a pause between the urge and the purchase. Try the simple 48-hour rule. Put it in the cart, then wait 2 full days. Remove your saved payment info so every purchase has to be typed in manually. If you still want it on day 3, great. Go ahead and buy it guilt-free. But most of the time, you'll quietly close the tab and move on with your life. The urge fades, but the money stays right where it belongs. And you'll be surprised how few of those must-haves you actually miss. Number 4 is paying full price when a little patience would save you real money. Almost everything on the market goes on sale eventually. TVs, appliances, clothes, mattresses, and even tools follow predictable discount cycles. Buying the second the urge hits often costs you 20 to 40% more than waiting. If a $500 item goes on sale for $350, that little wait just saved you $150. That's a full grocery run for many families, earned by doing nothing. Keep a simple want list in your Notes app on your phone. Every time you feel the pull to buy something, add it to the list first. Check that list once a month against sale seasons or price drop trackers online. Big holidays, end-of-season clearances, and back-to-school windows are your best friends. Patience is a discount you give yourself over and over again. And the item you forget about was probably one you didn't really need. Number 3 is fees you never agree to notice. Overdraft fees, ATM fees, late fees, low balance fees, and foreign transaction fees. Banks make billions every year from customers who don't read the fine print. One $35 overdraft twice a month is $840 a year gone to nothing. That is real money for a service that gives you absolutely nothing back. Late credit card fees average $32 each, and they also spike your interest rate. Out-of-network ATM fees can hit $5 or more per withdrawal, both sides combined. Set up low balance alerts on your phone right now before you finish this video. Switch to a bank or credit union with no monthly maintenance fees and free ATMs. Pay every single bill by autopay, even just the minimum, to kill late fees for good. Check your statement once a month for any fee you don't recognize, and call to dispute it. You worked for that money, so don't let it leak out the side quietly. Even 1 hour on the phone with your bank can save you hundreds a year. Ask them to waive recent fees as a courtesy, and often they will. Number 2 on the list is food you throw away. The average household tosses about a third of the groceries it buys. That's roughly $1,500 a year going straight into the trash can. Wilted greens, forgotten leftovers, mystery containers from 3 weeks ago in the back. Half a loaf of bread that turned into a science experiment. The problem isn't laziness, it's actually just planning. Try shopping with a simple 3-meal plan mapped out for the week ahead. Buy only what those meals need, plus a couple of flexible staples like eggs and rice. Put a labeled "Eat First" bin on the middle shelf of your fridge. Anything approaching its date goes in that bin, front and center. Freeze what you won't eat in 3 days, because your freezer is a pause button. Food you actually use is food you paid for wisely. Number 1, the biggest leak of all, is lifestyle creep. You get a raise at work, and within a month your spending quietly rises to match it. A slightly nicer apartment, a newer car payment, fancier groceries, more takeout on weekends. Suddenly the raise you fought so hard for is gone before it ever hits your savings account. This is the single biggest reason people making 6 figures still feel broke. Their income went up, but their savings rate stayed exactly the same or dropped. The fix is simple, but it takes real intention on your part. When your income goes up, send half of that raise straight to savings automatically. Set it up before the first bigger paycheck ever lands in your checking account. Live off the other half like nothing changed for a full 3 months. You still enjoy a lifestyle bump, but your future self gets a raise too. That's how ordinary paychecks quietly build real, lasting wealth over time. So let's zoom out for just a second. 8 leaks, subscriptions, convenience buys, brand name markups, and stress shopping. Then full price impatience, sneaky fees, wasted food, and lifestyle creep at the top. None of these ask you to give up joy or live a smaller life. They just ask you to give up quiet waste. Because the real goal isn't to spend nothing and hide from the world. The goal is to spend on purpose, on the things you actually love. Every dollar you keep is a dollar that works for you instead of against you. Here's what I want you to do tonight if you're serious about this. Pick just 2 leaks from this list to tackle this month. Not all 8 at once, just 2, chosen on purpose. Small wins stack faster than big dramatic overhauls that burn out in a week. If canceling 3 subscriptions saves you $30 a month, that's $360 a year. Add a smarter grocery habit on top, and you're near $2,000 without earning a dime more. Layer in a no-fee bank switch, and you might cross tiny $500 in your first year. That's the quiet magic of plugging leaks one at a time. You already earn enough to make real progress from where you're standing right now. You just need a little less of it slipping through the cracks each month. So open your bank app tonight, before you go to sleep. Scroll through the last 30 days of transactions with fresh eyes. Circle the 2 leaks that made you flinch a little when you saw them. Fix those 2 this month and come back for the next 2 in 30 days. That's how ordinary money habits turn into real financial breathing room. Not overnight and not through hustle, but through steady, quiet attention. If this helped you spot a leak or 2, hit the like button so more people find it. And if you want more simple money guides like this one, subscribe and stick around. I'm Leo, and I'll see you in the next one.